Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Eillek here, and today I'll be doing a long-awaited video that I've been planning to do for a while now, but I just haven't gotten the chance. I wanted to do my BH Cosmetics brush collection. It's a small collection because I find that I'm a minimalist. I don't like having a lot of anything piling up, like filling off the top of my dresser. So I don't have a lot, but I have some good things to say about these brushes, and I'll be honest and let you know when something bad happened to a few and what actually happened. But I would recommend these brushes to anyone who is starting makeup. Maybe it doesn't matter what age you are. If you want to learn to do something, you buy tools that are good quality, that are affordable, and that will get the job done. So the first brush set that I have to talk about today is the BH Cosmetic. I think it's called the Luxe brush set. I only have the 7 eye brushes from that set because I gave away the large face brushes to a friend. So this is the first set that I've ever purchased, and to be honest with you, I bought these in 2013, 4 years ago. So this was my first brush set, and to this day I'm still using them. You get like a large contouring blending brush. You get a regular blending brush. You have this angled one that I like using under my eyebrows, so I use it like so. It goes along the shape of my eyebrow to apply highlighter. I have this flat top one, which is really good to pack color underneath the eye. I also have this one. You can use it to apply eyeshadow on the lid. It's pretty small, but it works. And then I have more like a pencil type brush, but it's no longer like a pencil because I've used it so much. You can see that it has lost some, shape to it. It's no longer a pencil. And then I have this lip brush. I use the lip brush anytime I'm applying my lip gloss on top of lipstick. So this brush set was worth it. At the time, I did not know much about makeup. I didn't know what they were used for, but as time goes along, I figured out. Yeah, so I'm happy I bought this set, and if I could do it again, I would buy them again. Yeah, they are that good. My second brush set from BH was a 24-piece brush set, and this is all I have left from that set. I have 10 brushes left from the 24 brush set. What really happened with these brushes is that they actually did the job well, but I think after time they started to peel. Some of them started peeling, like the handles here, the wooden part started peeling, and once they start peeling, it's like the color is gone and you can see the wood underneath. That didn't really stop me from using my brushes because it didn't matter to me, because I wash my brushes really often. I wash them like every 2 to 3 times I use the brushes. I wash them because I'm a sort of person who doesn't like put dirty stuff on my skin. Can cause acne and blemishes and spots that I don't really need at this point in time. So there are different things I use these brushes for. The largest brush is always to apply my powder. Sometimes I powder my face before I put on foundation. It's like a technique that I use to control the amount of oils that come out of my pores during the day. I find sometimes that it works, but when it's really hot and humid outside, I'm still going to sweat a little, and you'll see shiny places on my face. So that's basically what I use the largest brush for. I have this other one that I use to apply like my highlight powder, like my Soho Buttercup Cosmetics powder underneath my eye and bridge of my nose. I use a smaller one to do that. Sometimes I use this brush to apply my, I have a contour kit from Black Radiance, and when I want to tone down the color of my Soho Buttercup Cosmetics pressed powder, no, it's not pressed powder, it's loose powder, I use this color in the middle with a brush like this, and I apply it where I want to get rid of the ashiness on my skin. So that's what I use this type or this size brush for. I have another one that I use to do the same job. Then I have my contour, like slanted angled brush. I don't really use this a lot to contour my face. I don't know why, but it always gets thrown in the back. I think it's because I'm always using my Real Techniques brush to apply my cream LA Girl concealer dark cocoa on my face. I always use this to blend it out. It does a very good job. And I always apply my powder on top with the Black Radiance brush that I got with the palette. So maybe that's why I don't use this brush a lot. I don't know. I'm gonna start using it more often because they're not gonna last forever. Then I have this huge fan brush. There are 2 fan brushes in this set. I still have both of them. This large one is what I use to apply my highlighter on my face. When I started out with highlighting, I used to use this one because it was small and it was easier to control where you're putting the highlighter. But I think I just like having the excess highlighter on my face, so I started using this, and it does a good job. From all the small brushes that were in the set, these are all I have left. The thing about it is that yes, the handles were peeling, but there were a few that lifted here. The ferrule from the handle, they lifted off completely. I don't know why that happened. I think maybe because I washed the brushes a lot, that had something to do with it. But I did get my money's worth out of this set, and if I could do it again, I would buy the set again. That's how much I like the brushes from BH Cosmetics. And these both sets, the Eco set and the 24 piece set, this one is no longer available. They are both the older type brushes. I think you can find this one still online. If you do, you should buy. I really like it, and I found the brushes to be very handy. So the other set that I have now is a most recent purchase that I made the other day, and this one is the Lavish Elegance brush set. I think it's a 15 piece. So I've been using a lot of these brushes. The problem I have is that my eyeshadow stain my brushes. So with the black brushes you don't see the stain, but with the ones that are like colored at the tips and like this, they're stained that color. So the largest brush of the set was my most favorite brush. It was just plush. it had a lot of hairs or fibers or whatever you want to call it, bristles. And my first wash, the brush was okay. I'm trying to find the handle. The brush was okay the first time I washed it. Where is my handle? I can't find it. Oh, here it is. The first time I washed my brush, it was perfectly fine, and I used it I think 2 times after that. I always wash my brushes before I use them. Brand new brushes, they have to be washed. You don't know where they were when they were in storage or what could have happened on its way here. So this is the largest brush of that set, and the second wash I washed the brush, the handle came off like so. I don't know why that happened, but I liked the brush so much that I was tempted to buy another, the same set from the website, just to receive the large brush. But I changed my mind and decided, oh, I would just pick up something else instead. So I got the vegan brush set, large powder brush. It came in this box, and I was expecting the bristles and everything to be almost like the same, the feel of this one, but it's a little different. I think this one has more bristles in it than this one. I don't know if you can tell. Here even looks bigger, more rounded. This one is like more pinched. So I bought this one to replace it, but I know it's not going to be the same. Yes, it will do the job. It will get the powder on my face the way I want it and the finish I like. I'm just missing this brush. So the Lavish Elegance brush set came with, I think, 4 larger brushes. It has this one you can use to highlight. It has this one, I don't know what you use it for, powder or whatever, and then this one that I use to apply my face powder underneath my eyes. It has a lot of small brushes. I think I've used no, I haven't used all of them. I haven't used all these brushes as yet, but you can tell which ones I've used because the ends of them are stained. The disadvantage of this set. Or it could be just that the eyeshadows that I use are very pigmented, so they stain anything you put them on. I love BH Cosmetics so much. After having 2 sets for 4 years and using them like crazy, getting them damaged, broken, fall apart, I would still purchase from BH Cosmetics. And because of that, my numbers are getting small. I bought the Carnival Celebration 12-piece brush set, but this brush set is more like a travel set to me, in my opinion. These brushes, the handles are a little bit shorter than the regular size brushes you use every day, so that's why I would consider them to be more like travel brushes. It came with several brushes in the box, some of which I will never use because of the color of the bristles, but I wouldn't tell you not to use. You use your brushes when you get them. So this is what the brush set looks like. They're still in their plastic same way, which means that I haven't used any of them. I'm just gonna keep them tucked away one side just to use if I should travel. So this is the powder brush. It's really nice. I love the pink. I don't know what it is, but I think I like to have handles that are either colored or bristles that are just different. because I had the black set and I had them a long time, so I think it's time for color. So I got this set. So I'll compare the large brushes to show you what size it is. This is the old retro brush, and the new, I can't really compare it to the biggest one from the Lavish Elegance. I'm gonna use the one next to it. This is the other one, the size next to it, and this is, I don't know if you can see, this is the new one. It's just like a tad bit shorter than the regular brushes that you use to powder your face every day, which is kind of cute because it just makes it, you know, girly and nice. It also came with a foundation. I think this is like a kabuki brush. I'm not really a fan of these brushes. Maybe in the future, if I find a way of using it, then I'll use it a lot. It came with like a highlighter brush to highlight. It had a foundation brush. All these brushes have numbers. If you want to know more detail, you can check it out online. They have a website, ehcosmetics.com. I'm not sponsored by them. I just like their brushes a lot, and I'm always using them. We have this other like contour brush, but I think it would turn a really awful color if I were to contour with it. So this is one of the brushes that will not be used at all. It will just be in the set, just looking pretty. It had these kind of brushes. I haven't tried any as yet. So there is a blending brush with a black bristles. There's a blending brush with white bristles. There's like a concealer brush, concealer on your eyes. There's like another slender concealer and smaller brush. And you have another flat top brush to apply eyeshadow underneath your eye. You have one that you could use to apply like eyeliner. It feels dense. And an angled brush. I think you could use this for eyeliner as well. So I bought those brushes. If you are someone who is learning to do makeup and you want brushes just to start with, just to get practice, brushes that you can wash a lot, I did not experience any shedding, no shedding, not one fiber from any of these brushes that I've had for a really long time. The only ones that I can't say whether or not they shed are the new ones. I have no idea because I haven't washed and used them as yet, and I haven't tried this one, the vegan brush set. I haven't tried this one as yet, so I can't say for sure if they will shed or not. But the old ones, I can tell you, they're good. They're pretty good. Whatever glue they use to hold the bristles together and to place it inside of the ferrule is really strong. Because I had the brushes for almost 3 full years before I started seeing peeling and the ferrules dislocated from the handles. But I have to also admit that I wash them a lot. I wash them like every 2 times I use the brush. I wash I wash, I put to dry, I use again. So I would recommend BH Cosmetics if you want some affordable brushes, good quality, will last you at least 3 to 4 years. Using them on a daily basis, washing them really often. You can try these brushes. I think they're a good buy. But my other brushes that are different from BH, I can't really say much. Yeah, I can say a lot about this brush set. Was from, I got it from Walgreens. It's a brand called Soho London. I've never seen that brand again. I've had these from 2012, 5 years I think, can't remember. But the only thing that happened to these, I think they are actually some type of hair. I don't think they're synthetic. I've had them a long time. They've never shifted, they've never moved, they've never peeled. The only thing that happened was the name got rubbed off the handle, and they're still going strong. I have nothing else to say about them. It's a good brand. Real Techniques, the only one I have tried so far, and I'm loving it. I am loving the Expert Face Brush a lot. It does a good job. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you found it informative. You want the prices and where to buy, I'll link those down below in the description. You can check those out. But whatever I have that's not available, I'll put that it's not available. Thanks for watching. Bye.